So let's go quickly through the articulation points of the figure. So let's review the headpiece last. So let's start with the shoulders. So we have a rotation and a swivel for the shoulders. We have a single cut for the elbows. We also have rotation of the forearm through the elbows. We have rotation for the hands and a swivel. Same with the right side. As for the legs, we have a thigh cut. We have 2 points of articulation or break for the knee. We have a rocker and a swivel for the foot. Now for the last area, the most critical part, we have the head area for articulation. But because of the head sculpt, it is hindered. So that's the only weak point for this figure because it has limited head rotation and movement. And as for the body or the torso area, we have a ball for the torso. So this is the Ahsoka Tano from the Rebels animated series. In the Clone Wars animated series, she was expelled from the Jedi Order as a Padawan. So she was younger then. Now in the Rebels, this is the look that she sports, a more matured fighter, but not a Jedi. So let's put in another figure. So how does she hold up with a Sage Ventress? So if you have an Sage Ventress figure, this is how they go together or hold up to each other. So nice compliment towards each character. So scaling is just right. So one figure is not too big or too small for the other. So this scaling is just right. For a pistol-wielding hand or a lightsaber or sword-wielding hand or a rifle-wielding hand, I really appreciate when toy manufacturers would put the swivel on the thumb area over here at the top, instead of the more traditionalist swivel wherein in this Sage Ventress figure, it is located on the face of the wrist. Because as you could compare with the Ahsoka Tano figure, the bend is more nice, giving for a more realistic hold on a pistol, on a sword, or a rifle. So for the Sage Ventress figure, weapon storage would be at the front of the skirt or on the buckle of the belt, which when you attach those two handles, they form also as ornament of the belt and the skirt of the figure, which improves the total look if she doesn't plan to wield the lightsabers for a fight. For the Ahsoka Tano figure, it's quite plain because weapon storage would be on the left and the left side and the right side of the skirt, wherein the lightsaber handles or the hilt would just rest on these hooks left and right. Really does not improve the total look of the figure, unlike the Sage Ventress figure, wherein the lightsaber handles still improves the total look of the belt and the skirt. As for the Ahsoka Tano figure, the hooks are just way too low over here. I wish that those hooks would be placed a little bit higher to improve at least the aesthetics, that she has two lightsabers hanging a little bit higher on the belt area, or I would rather have the hooks on the belt of the figure instead of the skirt guards. As comparatively speaking, for the lightsabers, you could see that the Asajj Ventress figure has a bigger and beefier lightsaber handle, so with the lightsaber blade. Now with the Ahsoka Tano figure, we have a smaller in diameter lightsaber handle and a smaller in diameter lightsaber blade. So when they fight each other, this is going to be the effect. A lot of reviews regarding this figure would really gripe on the color of the lightsaber blade for Ahsoka Tano. But realistically speaking, if I was to use a lightsaber, I would rather use this lightsaber compared to the Asajj Ventress figure, wherein the blades are really dark, because it would still work to my advantage if I have a lightly colored blade wherein it is not easy to track the movement of the blade to block or parry. So I would easily strike my opponents because they can't easily track where my blade is going to hit them. So just a realistic point of view with regards to color of the blades. Thing to really look for or check at with regards to this Ahsoka Tano figure would always be the head sculpt. So especially the face paint, the color of the eyes, are they evenly painted? And especially the stripes on the head sculpt. So are they even all throughout? There are no paint smudges, and are they nicely printed? So those are just the simple things for checking out with the Ahsoka Tano figure. By the way, I purchased this figure at Amazon because comparatively speaking, I compared the prices online and with Amazon. So I'd rather go with an Amazon product because in case that I have problems with regards to my purchase, I could still return this figure and get another Ahsoka Tano figure at no expense. But with regards to eBay purchase or other online purchases, sometimes they won't offer refunds or reorders of action figures, so you're stuck with what you get. But for example, if you find this figure at store and there are about 2 or 3 of these, you are really in luck because you could compare the figures and get the one with the really good face painted head sculpt. So if you're in the hunt of a figure for this Ahsoka Tano character, then just head over to Amazon. So let's go towards the pictures and the video shots of this action figure.